Take a look at the last few weeks. So, decent number of close bouts for your guys, most of which you guys have won. Are those types of efforts, contagious, carry over from week to week into a match like this on Friday?
Sure, yeah. I think, it's just an opportunity to learn and grow, obviously, and then fun when you're tested. And that's kind of why you do what you do, and you prepare the way you prepare is so you can go get those takedowns. Or I'd have to think back to what you're talking about specifically. But yeah, I mean that's why you do what you do every day and train with who you train with, and so you can be prepared to make those just to get tough and get it done in the end, I guess.
Cael, we saw Nate Desmond go at 141 last Friday.
Yep.
What went into that decision, and can we expect to see him in the lineup again this week or burn that red shirt?
Well, we couldn't wrestle Davis. He had a skin issue last week, so Desmond was ready to go, and he stepped up and did a great job.
Was that a follow-up on the blistering that caused him to take time during Nebraska?
No, something different. Yeah.
Cael, at 133, a lot of people are talking about the matchup between Marcus and Pavino.
Sure.
Stylistically, first off, how big is it for Marcus to have this opportunity? And also, stylistically, what type of match do you think we should expect to see?
I don't know. I mean, we just do what we do, and Marcus is going to do what he does, obviously, and just compete fiercely and with discipline and enthusiasm. And that's the game plan.
Ohio State's having a little bit of a shake about 157. You were at the Pittsburgh Wrestling Classic and got to see Maddox Shaw wrestle. What does that information really change anything for PJ? How do you view Maddox Shaw?
We don't know who they're going to wrestle, obviously, at any weight, but so that's why we kind of just do what we do, and PJ's working on himself and just him getting to his shots and finishing his shots and just all the little things that he's doing to get ready for the end.
Coach, going back to Nate Desmond, how have you seen him adapt at 41? Again, that's a really impressive feat for you over a veteran of the sport, Dylan Ragusan.
Yeah. I mean, he's done a great job. Obviously, you've seen him fill in. He started the season off at 25, and that was a tough thing for him to do, but did it because the team we basically asked him to. But yeah, he's filled in well, and he's even kind of weighed in light for us just so he could get back to 33 if there was a need for that. So, but yeah, I think as him redshirting, and he's just continuing to develop in a lot of ways. I mean, his confidence and perspective, I think, are that's probably technique is important. Obviously, these kids come out of high school with incredible technique now, and so it's just a matter of them continuing to be hungry and grateful and enthusiastic about what they're doing. And so that's kind of what we hope they get out of their redshirt year, that they're even more excited about wrestling and college wrestling than they are when they get here. And I think he's on that path, so that's a good sign for him and for us.
Is it a wait and see for him as far as where he ultimately settles in, 25, 33, 41? Did you say the team asked him to go 41?
Yeah. I think he's. Well, we didn't necessarily ask him to go 41. I mean, he kind of just moved up, and the opportunity prevented it, or was available to him, and he jumped on it and did a great job. But yeah, you probably won't see him at 25 again, and I mean, and 33 is almost unlikely also. So I mean, that's kind of something he'll have to decide and kind of figure out, and we'll kind of at this point we just want him to keep getting better and keep developing.
How do you guys as a staff keep these guys focused with the postseason coming around? Like, how do you keep them focused on the day-to-day and with the match coming Friday?
Yeah, I think it's just consistency. I mean, it's pretty much the same energy in here year-round and the same perspective. Because, yeah, I mean, your next match always seems like a big match, and it is always, of course, the most important match, but it's going to come and go quickly, and we're going to be on to the next one. So it's more about just development, being who we want to be, and then make sure we're trending in the right direction.
Did you recruit Rocco out of high school? And if so, what did you see from him then versus what you're seeing with him now that he's on the team?
Yeah, I mean, we recruited Rocco. He committed pretty early in the process. But yeah, PA kid, I mean, he's just pretty similar. I mean, he was just a hammer, a tough PA kid, just just consistent, tough, wrestled in a lot of events, shows he loves wrestling. But yeah, I mean, I think just like anyone that has high aim and high goals that are coachable, and they're going to keep getting better. But yeah, he's pretty stinking good in high school.
How has he handled this week? He is going up against his former team that he was just with a year ago.
I don't know. I mean, he's a Penn State wrestler, and he's part of the family, and we compete as a family. He's good.
Can you speak to this Ohio State program? I mean, the Big Ten finale can't get any better than this.
Yeah.
Number 1 versus number 2, Bryce Jordan Center to wrap it all up. The program that Tom Ryan runs, just out of respect for the situation that you're walking into on Friday.
Yeah, we're excited. I mean, we love big matches. Our guys love big matches. It's obviously a big match. Ohio State's always a great program. I mean, Coach Ryan's done a phenomenal job. Just very consistent every year. They're a title contender, and they have just an awesome program all the way around. So yeah, we're excited to compete against a very good team, and just up and down the lineup. Very similar to a couple of these other dual meets that we've had, where everyone's just got to go be the best they can be, and let's have some fun.
We're going to have some elite matchups, particularly in 25, 33, and on. I'm
sure
41 as well. Those lightweights are what really separates Ohio State. So how do you have to approach that so that they don't jump out to a large lead like they typically have, where they get a ton of momentum early on?
I mean, we like our lightweights quite a bit, right? I mean, we wouldn't trade them for anybody. I mean, we have all the confidence in the world in them, and we're just excited to compete against very good competition.
You have a young guy like Marcus who's made it look so easy for so long and the little time that he's been here. Where do you think he's been challenged at?
I just think he's a fierce competitor. So, I mean, he's his own greatest critic. So even if he's coming off the mat, even when he's winning dominantly or controlling a match, and he's self-reflecting and he's trying to figure out what he can do better and how he can score more points. So I think just that competitiveness. Obviously, he's very talented and gifted, works hard, very mentally tough. But ultimately, it comes down to like, what does he want? And he wants to keep getting better, and so that's what he's going to do.
Hey, Cael, are you sending anyone to Lock Haven this weekend? And how have the guys that have competed those open tournaments, how do you think they've done?
Yeah, I think we have a few guys going. I mean, it kind of changes just with everything going on in class and weather and whatever. But yeah, we want our guys competing. You want guys that are getting extra matches in. I mean, this is a tough room to get takedowns in too, right? So sometimes you can get frustrated and not realize how much better you're getting if you don't go compete against outside competition. So it's important for our guys that aren't starting to get extra matches in, and then they just got to wrestle and they got to get that mat time in. And it's not maybe as convenient or easy, but it's really important. It says a lot about those kids that are making the effort to go compete.
What are you looking for from Braden Davis on Friday, and what kind of challenge did, I mean, obviously Jesse Mendez is in contention for the Hodge Trophy, but what do you hope Jesse Mendez is able to bring out of Davis?
Well, Davis is he's a competitor, and I've said that a lot, but we've got a team of competitors. That's why this year has been a lot of fun. But yeah, he's gonna go give his best effort and go compete hard, and he's shown what he's capable of. We just got to keep inching along, and he's going to be ready to rock here at the end.
Cole has another matchup that is just contender after contender after contender. So now you get to Nick Feldman in Ohio State again. This moment for him, what's the one thing maybe he needs to correct or adjust to get that takedown, get that roll through to ultimately end up on the winning side?
Yeah, it's been the same kind of story. He's in that match, and he's just got to trust in his game plan and what he does really well, which is a lot of things. But I think just the confidence and following through with his game plan, and he's already really tough to beat, but he can be right there with anybody. But yeah, he's done a great job, and as a freshman getting these matches back to back to back, whatever it's been. It's just great preparation for him, and a big confidence booster because he realizes that, I mean, he's really, really close. Just a point here, a point there from the beginning, finishing a shot or a scramble or whatever it might be, and you don't even have to be very optimistic to see that and think, wow, he's right where he needs to be right now.
Levi Haynes has a top 5 matchup against Carson Harchla, and that one went down the wire a year ago.
Yeah.
What kind of challenge does Harchla? Because he and Haynes do a lot of things similarly. They're both very strong, defensively sound. So when Haynes kind of sees almost a mirror image of himself, what does that do for his game?
Yeah, well, Carsla's obviously really good. He's got a lot of experience. He's been a top guy since he started college wrestling. So that's just a great challenge for Levi to go figure out how to score points on a really good wrestler, and he's got to be himself. He's got to put a few things together and go score his points.
You've spoken plenty of times about development this season, obviously with an opportunity to sharpen your own iron against the number 2 team in the nation before hosting Big Tens here. What are you looking for against Ohio State to improve yourself before hosting Big Tens?
Nothing really. I mean, we know who we are and what we have, and we just enjoy competing, and we're grateful for this opportunity to wrestle in the Jordan Center against one of the top teams in the country that's having a fantastic year. So I don't think there's anything we're really looking for or not looking for. I mean, we pretty much just remain consistent throughout the year, whether it's this week or the first week of the year. I mean, it's pretty similar.
You saw Mitchell get cut pretty bad during his match. Did it happen on the mat? Has he built up well since then?
I didn't see exactly how it happened. I mean, he was flying around and his opponent was flying around with elbows and knees, not intentionally, just that's just the way the match was going. So, but yeah, he got hit pretty good and got a pretty nasty cut. And to his credit, was able to just keep his composure and just go get that next takedown and end the match. But yeah, that's part of sports, life, whatever. Sometimes you take a cut and deal with it.
Was that a stitches deal?
Yeah, it was pretty nasty actually. When our trainer pulled his hair up and kind of pulled the skin, it was pretty nasty. But the doctors did a nice job, and he's a quick healer, and he's Mitchell, so he'll just keep doing what he does.
What types of management go into something like that? When you got to get stitches and you got to come back in the room here, you don't want it to open up, you don't want it to be a thing. How do you guys deal with that? Yeah,
you just have to just be careful with it. Obviously, they have face masks, different things you can wear, and just kind of hope that it take care of it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and you just go forward.
Go back to Michigan. PJ Duke got into a good match against his opponent. But what I find intriguing is just how quickly, when PJ Duke finds himself down or trailing, he does not hesitate. So can you speak on that? Just how Duke's just quick to react and respond whenever the score isn't in his favor.
Yeah, I thought that was really obviously a tough competitor and somebody he's wrestled before, and they've had close matches in high school. But to be able to respond the way he did and to kind of battle through the match where he fell behind and then he gave another point because he had a stinger and just kind of keep his composure and the momentum potential shifts, I think that's obviously really impressive that he just didn't give up, didn't get frustrated, just went and got it done.
It seems like a routine thing from Duke, whether it was freestyle or just this season. When he is trailing, it's just almost instantaneous. We're talking a matter of seconds. Is that just kind of his individual mindset, or because it doesn't seem to carry over to wrestlers generally?
Yeah, I mean, he's a special guy, obviously. I mean, he's a competitor. He's very talented. And if you watch him all year, he gets after it. I mean, he's figuring out how to score on guys that are being maybe a little bit more defensive on him and just some of those tactics. But yeah, when he needs to go score and he has the urgency to score, he scores. So it's pretty awesome.
You've got a lot of guys, either top 10 or number 1 at their position. So I think a lot of times it can be hard to see who's getting better from an outside perspective. So who do you think's improved the most this year? Some guys that you think stand out in terms of the way they've improved?
That's a good question. Hard question. I mean, I think the season goes so fast, and to kind of think these guys were all at a high level to start the season. So nobody really comes to mind. But obviously, what's important is that we maintain where we're trending in a good positive direction, and the guys are getting better, and we're focusing on the right things, and we're competing at a high level, and so that's kind of more of, I think, what I would notice. But I think we obviously believe in our guys and know they're going to be great, match one all the way through the end. So so this year I don't think anybody really. Even though we had some freshmen, these freshmen were also guys that, we've been watching that have been competing at an incredibly high level for a long time. Guys like PJ, and obviously Marcus, and some of our younger guys. So, I just think it's we just got to keep doing what we're doing and just keep getting better and enjoy what we're doing and go score points.